Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport. Yesterday we looked at the 5 drivers who had surprised me the most in 2022 in the Formula 2 Championship. Now let's flip to the other end of the spectrum and look at the 5 drivers who underwhelmed in 2022. The 5 most disappointing drivers in Formula 2 2022. There were actually quite a few to choose from for this list. Not Roy Nissany. We all knew he was going to be terrible. Actually, he exceeded expectations. But let's look at the top 5 most disappointing drivers in Formula 2 in 2022. Number 5, Marcus Armstrong. I don't think it's going to happen for Kiwi Marcus Armstrong. I was really impressed by him in Formula 3 back in 2019 when he finished 2nd overall for Prema, but since coming into Formula 2 he has finished 13th in the championship for the last 3 years in a row. Unlucky for some. He keeps moving teams after spending 2020 with ART. He jumped to Dams last year and joined High-Tech for 2022. He did take 3 wins, bringing his total to 4, but I don't know if anyone else will be willing to give him a chance in 2023. Number 4, Dennis Hager. Last year's Formula 3 champion with Prema had a very mixed year. He did take a win and looked good at various times, but he lacked the cutting edge he had in 2021 and he got caught up in way too many accidents. It was his first attempt, but I was expecting a lot more from the Norwegian. He only finished 10th overall, and although he wasn't far off more experienced teammate Jehan Anand, it wasn't a great year for either Prema driver. Prema only finished 4th in the team's championship after winning the last 2 and will be going in a different direction for 2023. Dennis Hager will be back with championship winning MP Motorsport, so we will see what he can do there. Number 3, Jehan Anand. And speaking of Dennis Hager's teammate, Indian driver Jehan Anand did not progress up the championship table in his 3rd year in Formula 2. After leaving Carling and joining winning Prema, I was expecting big things in 2022 for Anand, but it was not to be. He finished 7th overall again, taking just 1 win, and although got some decent podium finishes, he did also crash a lot. I don't know if anyone will be willing to give Jehan Anand a 4th year in Formula 2, but if they do, he has to finish higher up the table and challenge for the title. He has tested a McLaren Formula 1 car this year, so someone must think highly of him. Number 2, Liam Lawson. It wasn't a terrible year for Liam Lawson, and it's only because I think he has the talent to be Formula 2 champion and get a good strong drive in Formula 1, but I consider this to be a disappointment for the man who finished 3rd in the championship. He did take 4 wins in 2022, a good amount, and the Red Bull back driver surely has a future in Formula 1. Hopefully he comes back in 2023 and has a real good go at the title, because I expect nothing less of him. And number 1, Theo Pourchaire. How could I possibly put the man who finished 2nd in the championship on the list of most disappointing drivers? Well, there is actually 2 reasons. Firstly, like Liam Lawson, I can make a strong case why the Frenchman should be a Formula 2 champion by now, but more because he was over 100 points behind Felipe Drugovich by the end of 2022, and his end to the season was absolutely dreadful, for both the crashes and the reliability issues. He won't be racing in Formula 2 in 2023. He will be Alfa Romeo's reserve driver and has been linked to Super Formula. Whether or not he succeeds, I hope he gets some good results and has a strong career ahead of him. He is still young, only 19 years old, and is someone I think definitely has the talent to get into Formula 1, but he has not been champion since his ADAC Formula 4 championship days. Maybe in Super Formula, he will reach the top. So they were the 5 drivers who fell below my expectations in 2022. Some may still have a future in Formula 2, maybe even Formula 1 at some stage. Others will probably drop off and end up in the quagmire of GT racing. Remember to subscribe to the channel and check out the top 5 most surprising Formula 2 drivers of 2022 video that went up yesterday. Like and share the video. Thank you for watching and have a good one.